Hey everybody, welcome back to my kitchen, Grandmommy's Kitchen. Time for a little cooking with Grandmommy. We've been cooking up Thanksgiving recipes so that you can have them ready by Thanksgiving. You could even start preparing them ahead of time and freeze them up so on Thanksgiving Day it's warming up instead of doing lots of cooking. But remember, at Grandmommy's house, food is all about love and everybody's welcome. And that's kind of Thanksgiving too, isn't it? Everybody's welcome. Family, extra friends, anyone needing a family to hang out with for Thanksgiving. Let's invite them in. Let's cook some good food for them and enjoy some fellowship. We certainly can use some of that these days, can't we? So today, I have been working on my sweet potato casserole. Now, 2 weeks ago, I showed you how to do the easiest turkey recipe ever. Then last week, I showed you how to make the corn casserole. So today is sweet potato casserole. Look at that. And I have to tell you that last year, this was the #1 recipe hit in all of my videos with sweet potato casserole. This one doesn't have marshmallows, but it is absolutely delicious. Check it out. It's, again, one of those things that you stir it up in one bowl together. You pour it in, then you mix up your yummy, crunchy topping. Pour that on. Bake it for 30 minutes and you're all set. So sweet potato casserole tastes really good with the turkey, with the corn casserole, with your mashed potatoes, with your gravy, with your rolls, and the list goes on and on. Are you getting hungry yet? So sweet potato casserole this week. It only takes about 4 sweet potatoes. You go from there. We'll have the recipe on here for you. I hope that getting these in advance of Thanksgiving is giving you time to check the recipe to see if you feel it's simple enough or if ingredients are ingredients that your family will like, and starting to get some ready. Last year, I learned that having these things ready ahead of time, even the turkey, having it all sliced and ready to warm up, it was just terrific, and it made my day much easier because most everything was done. I needed only to mash potatoes, raise the rolls, and bake them, and pretty much things were ready to go. So that gave me more time to visit. And that's the fun of Thanksgiving, is getting to talk with people and catch up with each other, maybe that you haven't seen in a while. I encourage you, start getting ready for Thanksgiving. So it's time to have a little chat. I'm going to complete a conversation we started last week. With Thanksgiving coming up, I've been giving you some scriptures about being thankful and giving praise to God, which we want to do every day. But now I've got some more specific information to help us in certain areas. I'll be right back. Time for a little chat now. So last week I began and I gave you some information that I had learned from a physician that I saw in a video doing some teaching. And he's a physician who kind of takes a more homeopathic approach to treating the human body, but serious illnesses. And he was pointing out just, some of the ways that nutrition helps us, eating good food and exercise, things that we really know. But he made a statement about 2 different things that just totally stunned me. It's something that I already knew because I read it in the Bible, but he brought it to such scientific terms that it just made things so obvious. So last week, I gave you the information, and I'm going to repeat it today and give you one more scripture so that as these things come up in yourself, in your own life, you can immediately deal with it. So here's the statement that he made. He said, scientific research has shown that 1 minute of fear and or anger, sometimes the two don't go together, but 1 minute of your life in fear and or anger produces 6 hours of a suppressed immune system. 6 hours. Your immune system is depressed right here at a time when we need our immune systems to be totally strong. The second part of his statement was that 1 minute of laughter, on the other hand, produces an increase in your immune system for 24 hours. So 1 minute of the negative, the fear or the anger, suppresses your immune system, pushes it down for 6 hours. but 1 minute of laughter strengthens or increases your immune system for 24 hours. So the scripture I shared with you last week from Philippians said, be anxious for nothing. Don't worry about anything, because what is worry other than fear? You're just fearing that something's going to happen or go wrong. It says, don't do that. Don't worry about anything, but in all things, through prayer, through thanksgiving, talk to God about it. So when you feel yourself starting to that fear coming up in yourself or your anger, stop it. Remember and tell yourself, repeat what the word says. Don't do this. Don't worry. Don't be anxious. And then remember that if you do that for 1 minute, you're suppressing your immune system for 6 hours. So today, let's go to the next part of that statement, that 1 minute of laughter. 1 minute of laughter strengthens your immune system for up to 24 hours. We wonder about why kids don't seem to be as sick as adults. Well, kids laugh a lot, don't they? And they laugh about everything. And adults, well, there's a lot of days we don't even laugh one time. Here's the scripture for you. Take a look in Proverbs chapter 17, verse 22. And you've heard these. We've all heard these before, but we didn't apply them directly, and we didn't have the scientific information with it. Proverbs 17:22 says, a happy heart is good medicine, but low spirits sap one's strength. So there's like that one verse covers all of this scientific research. A happy heart is good medicine. Think about these things. Memorize these scriptures. So when the time in your day where you're starting to have fear or you're starting to worry, oh wait, it says that a happy heart is good medicine. But my low spirits or my fear or my worry will sap my strength. It will harm my immune system. But if I laugh, it's going to strengthen my immune system. It's really simple if we just keep it in our minds and in our hearts so that we can use it. And if you can't memorize it, write them down. Carry them around on 2 little sheets of paper with you. Put them in your pocket. So when you feel the worry or the fear coming on, pull it out. Remind yourself. Look for something to laugh at. Tell a corny joke. But let's look to keep a merry heart. And remember, our joy is from Him. So as we're approaching Thanksgiving and getting together all the good food, inviting family, inviting friends, looking forward to a time of fun, of joy, let's give thanks every day leading up to Thanksgiving. Imagine if you practiced having a merry heart every day up till Thanksgiving. And by then it will just be a habit. You won't even have to think about it anymore. You'll just automatically do it. So let's stick with what God says about us. Let's be healthy. Let's be strong. Let's have a merry heart. You can look around and find a lot of things not to be merry about, but if you look to Him, it's all joy. He's wonderful. Thank you for joining me. And I'll see you next time. Bye now.